My
Greetings,
mind...
ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome
I
back.
said spit roast Ganondorf, so you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the image of a pig out of my head. Anyway, we're back with Metroid Prime 2 Trilogy Edition, and we're in a bog.
Save the bog. Save the bees.
My God. Freezing effect, and then when it dies, it just like
Freezing effect stack. What is that? What are these?
enemy.
Disgusting.
They're plants.
Positively disgusting. Burn them all!
Oh, positively disgusting.
Destroy the bog!
Quite so much, in fact, that they've actually given me some light energy.
Down with the bog! Kill the bees! No, not the bees.
I
Still
hear ominous music. Oh, hey, it's more space pirates.
I mean, you know, honey is pretty good on bread and waffles, so you need those bees. Also, there's like stuff that you can.
These are new pirates. These are pirate commandos.
There's like important medicines and crap you gotta synthesize from that stuff. So you know, you gotta keep those bees alive.
Yes, we have to keep the bees alive, but not the marijuana.
No marijuana for the bees.
Or anyone, honestly.
No.
He's still. Okay,
We
that
need a
now
lot
we
more
just.
hemp before we're through this.
Oh, great! Another portal. Can we ever get enough of these light and dark portals that we have to keep going back and forth through?
Jump in there, do everything you just did all over again, and then come on back.
And face the true darkness in your heart, Samus. Face the darkness!
The land of darkness. Thunder and lightning ain't so frightening. No need to hide when it's dark outside.
Oh, great! Welcome, a new enemy type in the form of the Hunter Ing. A rather irritating excuse of an enemy.
Oh!
Because
Tentacles!
they certainly do enjoy making themselves unhittable at a moment's notice.
Well, that's just great.
I think you can only use the power beam on them. I don't know. They're so annoying because dealing with them legitimately is...
Just die, please.
If I had my way, and I had power bombs, I would just do what I want with those. And be on my merry way. At least they're not fission Metroids. Which I would use a power bomb on, simply to avoid having to deal with them legitimately, because they take up so much freaking time.
Mm.
You know, out of all the things that are part of the interface in Samus's helmet and whatnot, the one thing that still confuses me, and I'm not sure if it's just an aesthetic thing or if it's actually supposed to notify you of something, there's a yellow light up there on the top of the inside of her helmet. And now it's two blue lights. And now it's a yellow light. Oh, what is that supposed to indicate?
Does it mean you're taking damage? Okay.
No. I don't get it. It's peculiar. Oh, great. More dimensional flux.
Oh, fantastic. Like, we have to scan the flux, too, as well as it not when it's in flux? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Scan everything, even if you've scanned it in another universe before?
I'm just scanning everything just in case, and even though I'm following it.
Is this multiverse, or is it just the same planet on two different locations, or in the same planet, same location, same... I don't care.
Different universes. I don't know. Oh, hey. I see you.
It exists within a pocket dimension. Lovely pocket dimensions.
Okay, now it's gone back to one yellow light. What is this with the lights on the top of the screen? I'll never understand that.
I'm sure they have some meaning.
Should be paying
Where's
attention.
the manual?
In the box.
Oh.
Which is
not here. Well, I know I don't see it over there because its box is metal.
It's also in a sleeve.
Yes.
Oh, but anyway, another boss! This time it's the Boost Guardian, which...
They all look the same to me.
Well... You can probably guess what you're going to get from this
Okay.
son of a diddly. Get off!
It just spooged on you. That's great.
It's called the Boost Guardian. It is guarding a ability related to boosting. I wonder what couldn't possibly be the boost ball.
Unless you know ahead of time, after you defeat me, you're gonna get the boost ball. Woo!
I mean, what do you think it's doing?
Blast through with sonic speed. Whoa! Abuse the spin dash and get fucked.
Woo! Yeah!
Oh no.
Go! Woo! And another thing I think you'll probably notice that makes this boss incredibly annoying is that we're in dark aether. There's no light beacon or bubble here. So the health that you've got, you're gonna want to preserve this, cause it's going down
into the darkness
bit by bit, step by step,
inch by inch. Well, at least you have this super suit which can withstand the damage of the dark aether, although it's going down faster than 1 per second.
And with the boss hitting me and draining my health at the same time, well, woo! I'm down to energy tanks. Ow.
Oh.
Oh, but hey, it just smashed open one of those pillars and there's energy inside, so that'll help.
Blast through with sonic speed.
Blast through with sonic speed! Blast away!
If someone tries to touch you in a... fuck it.
That's no good. That is no good. That is no bueno.
If someone tries to bounce your balls, let me tell you, kid.
That is not any kind of the right.
I mean, depending on who it is. Like, you know, if it's
No,
a police officer, it's okay.
Is it?
That's what Sonic says.
Eh.
Man. Well, at least this is entertaining to watch. Kind of.
Yes, and thankfully every time it breaks open one of those pillars, there's another one of those large energy things inside. Plus the small enemies, which drop.
Blast away! Woo, woo, woo! It kind of looks sort of like they do when they do that thing in Sonic Heroes, where they just start flying around and do the whatever it is.
I am being touched in a way that I feel is uncomfortable. There are no police here.
That's no good.
And getting out of here ain't an option either, because the door's closed behind us. Eat the darkness, you foul beast from beyond the darkness. Ugh. It keeps rolling up into a ball, dragging this out longer than it ever needs to freaking go. Come on, just die. This boss ain't hard. You just gotta know when to hit it. And I do know when to hit it. It's just that it won't let me when I want it to.
Well,
Are we gonna have to go through this again?
yeah, now I think this is kind of breaking into tedium.
It's like you can't break up the pattern in any way, shape, or form. It's just like, I know bosses have patterns, but you have to use the same pattern like umpteen times, including the part where you bad touch and get all over me with your spoo.
You're spooed. Alright, come on out. Get shot.
Feel the light! Oh, that killed him pretty quickly.
Well, that's good.
Light beams ahoy! And yes,
now,
it is giving us the boost ball power-up.
now Samus can play with more round things. She does ever so enjoy playing with her round things.
Yes, another one of those Metroid mangas that we looked up on that site. I think it was like a 4 comma sort of thing, where there's just a bunch of strips where she was obsessed with round things.
Samus is a ball. Therefore, she must like balls. She can like my balls anytime, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Overused joke.
Yeah, don't. Use boost ball to gain momentum on a hot
plate. Man, I really want some waffles right now.
Maybe we should have waffles in the morning.
Maybe
Assuming that we can actually wake up in the morning.
I go to the breakfast joint and get some Belgian waffles.
Ooh.
Which are really just like regular waffles, but large. And usually
Breakfast
covered in
joint.
whipped cream and fruit sauce.
The thing about waffles and pancakes specifically for me is that they are so fucking tasty and you want to eat so many of them, but your stomach can only be filled up with so much before you're done. It's just like, I love waffles and I love pancakes, but I can't eat more than 1 or 2, depending
I
on the
remember-
size of the waffle or pancake in question.
Hey, remember when I had my ulcer?
One
One time, when I had my ulcer, I ate a whole stack of pancakes. Then I went to the doctor, and like, you know, the doctor checked me up. He said, "You're doing all right." They didn't actually know it was an ulcer yet. They were like trying to get me to schedule to do all kinds of different things I didn't really want to do. But what are they like? You're all right to go home. And just as I'm about to go home, I freaking throw up all over the place and then into a garbage can. And then they're just like, "No, all right, you go home." This is fine.
Why are doctors so evil?
Everything in life is about money, man. I just had to wait him out. Eventually, they did the right thing and told me to just come in for the very simple scan where I eat some chalky stuff, or drink some chalky stuff, and they make it swirl around in my stomach by turning me around in a weird machine and then x-ray my guts.
How long did it take them to figure out that Mom had bone spurs?
It took them, cutting open the knee.
After an MRA and several x-rays.
They were about to do something else entirely.
My understanding is that they should actually be able to pick that up on an x-ray.
Yes, they were.
They just didn't!
Well, from what I gather, and...
Lord knows, when I eventually go in to have my knee looked at, they'll probably spend as much time as possible not figuring out that I probably got the same problem, because I take after my mom a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You see that young to be having bone spurs, but I don't know. Shit can happen.
To be honest, it's not really an impediment. It's just one of those things where I'm climbing the stairs and suddenly, every once in a while, there'll be a short, sharp pain in my left knee. And again, it's not an impediment. I can stand on it, I can sit on it, I can dance on it. But, you know, whenever I'm lifting my knee up the stairs, and then suddenly there's just this short sense of weakness in it. It's disconcerting, don't you know? Especially when I consider that my mom is well known for her particular knee problem, and I tend to take after her a lot for reasons that are part of genetics and whatnot, because Lord knows genetics or things.
It's a fickle thing.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad both look ugly. Mix their faces together, you get 3 handsome-looking young men. Totally. We all look good.
Oh, 2 of us do. I honestly don't feel that handsome, to be perfectly honest, but then maybe it's because I'm so judgmental about my own looks is why I never really considered myself that handsome in the first place.
You know, man, I'm ugly. You don't want to see me right now. I look like trash.
Well, that's because you've got a shirt on your head. Because you can't find a legitimate bandana off the top of your head.
Oh, that's not the reason, man. It's just to control this stupid long hair. I need to cut it back.
I've been wanting to get my hair cut for a long time, but it seems like every time I want to do that, someone has a fit. It's just like, oh no! The long-haired one wants to get rid of his long hair!
I'm just talking about trimming it back like 5 inches, but whatever.
No, I just don't want long hair. I want my hair to do what it used to do, defy the physics. Now I've let it grow out too long. Oh hey, guess what we're doing right now? We just got a great big power-up of the area, which means we're going back to the main temple. I told you this was gonna happen! That's how this game is structured! And people say that backtracking isn't necessary. Those people must not have played this game very often. I don't know. I'll ask this question next time, but I do kind of want to know what people who like this game really like so much about it. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. Remember RCFS and out! God, can we ever talk about the game for once instead of rambling on about our personal problems?
There's nothing to talk about, dude. Come on, man. Nothing to talk about here. It's crap. It's trash. It's trash.